Hey everyone, my name's Ramal, welcome to my channel, and I'm going to be completely honest right up front. I think that for most people, the iPhone 11 is a far better buy than the iPhone 11 Pro and the 11 Pro Max. And my god, those names are awful. But those are the names that Apple chose for their 2019 iPhone lineup. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So Apple just ended their September 2019 event, and throughout it they revealed pricing and announced the release date of Apple TV Plus at $499 per month. They also released a new budget 10.2-inch iPad, which I think is really interesting and a great option for anyone who's looking for an iPad. And of course they released 3 new iPhones, the iPhone 11, the 11 Pro, and the 11 Pro Max, while getting rid of the iPhone XS and the XS Max. Before looking through the keynote, I made sure to keep my expectations fairly low, because we basically knew everything that there was to know about the new 2019 iPhones before Tim Cook even got up on stage. If you'd like to see a few more videos comparing the new iPhones in a hands-on environment, I'll have a couple of links in the description down below, because in my video I'll mainly be comparing the new iPhones against some differentiating factors. First of all, let's talk about the cameras. So both the iPhone 11 and the 11 Pro have the same ultra-wide and wide-angle lenses, with the ultra-wide lens offering an f2.8 aperture with a 0.5 times zoom out, and the wide-angle lens offering an f1.8 aperture with a standard zoom range. However, the iPhone 11 Pro has a third 12 megapixel camera in addition to the other 2 cameras, which are also 12 megapixels, and this added camera is a telephoto lens with an aperture of f2.0. So with that extra telephoto lens on the iPhone 11 Pro models, you'll have an optical 2x zoom on the iPhone 11 Pro compared to digital zoom on the iPhone 11. All that being said, all of the new iPhone models have night mode, auto adjustments, portrait mode on both the front and rear facing cameras, and improved HDR when it comes to both photo and video, especially with the 4K 60fps recording on both the rear and front cameras on both the iPhone 11 and the 11 Pro. However, when it comes down to it, in real-world performance, the iPhone 11 and the 11 Pro models should perform really well under many circumstances, especially at night with the new improved night mode. Another differentiating factor between the iPhone 11 and the 11 Pro models are the displays. So the iPhone 11 does have the same display from the iPhone XR, which is a 6.1-inch LCD panel with a comparatively low resolution of 828p. Now, for the people who complained about the screen on the iPhone XR, mainly for the resolution, they're still going to complain. But personally, I use the iPhone XR and the screen on it is absolutely amazing, because screen resolution isn't even half of the picture when it comes to the overall quality of a screen. You have to consider the colors, the sharpness, the color accuracy, all of the important stuff, and when it comes down to it, the screen on the iPhone 11 should be extremely applicable to everyday scenarios. However, both iPhone 11 Pro models feature either a 5.8-inch OLED display or a 6.5-inch OLED display. Both displays are super sharp, super color accurate, and have an incredible contrast ratio of 2 million to 1, which means that HDR content will look impressively good on both displays on the iPhone 11 Pro models. Objectively speaking, the OLED displays in the iPhone 11 Pro models are far better than the LCD displays in the iPhone 11 models. However, in real-world usage, you'd be hard-pressed to find any real difference when you're using the phone on the go as a normal person would. So you can't really go wrong with either display, but I'd have to put it out there, the iPhone 11 Pro display is still better on paper. So the screens and the cameras between the iPhone 11 and the 11 Pro are the main differentiating factors between the two. But I'm really pleased to say that when it comes to other features, both iPhone models share basically 99% of the same features. Both phones have the same Apple A13 chip, which is the most powerful chip in a mobile device to date, and both devices also have the exact same speaker system featuring Dolby Atmos sound. And of course, they both run the same iOS 13, which is incredible and basically the best version of iOS that there is, especially with dark mode and the new features that come along with it. So we talked about the main differentiating factors between the iPhone 11 and 11 Pro when it comes to the phones themselves, but what about pricing? Well, the iPhone 11 starts at $699 and the iPhone 11 Pro 5.8 inch starts at $999, with the iPhone 11 Pro Max starting at $1,099. The iPhone 11 is $300 cheaper than the least expensive iPhone 11 Pro at $999. And to be completely frank, I don't think there is $300 of a difference between the two models. You're far better off buying an iPhone 11 if you're just looking for a new iPhone to buy in 2019 when compared to the iPhone 11 Pro. The main two things that you're really missing out on if you buy the iPhone 11 is a telephoto camera, which I personally don't think is as useful as an ultra-wide angle camera, because I'd rather get more in the shot than get less in the shot but at a further distance. And the second thing you're missing out on is the OLED display. Now, the display is completely subjective, but I think it's a good compromise to make when it comes to the fact that the iPhone 11 is $300 cheaper than the cheapest Pro model. Now, if you're looking to buy the biggest iPhone in 2019, you're gonna have to go with the 11 Pro Max just because it's the only option that there is, but the iPhone 11 still has that 6.1 inch LCD display, which is still bigger than the 5.8 inch OLED in the 11 Pro. But you know what, it's up to you to decide, but I think for your average consumer or for a person that's just looking to buy a new iPhone in 2019, the 11 is by far and all the best option for you in terms of a monetary incentive. One last thing before I end the video. So if you have an iPhone from 2017 or 2018, I strongly advise against upgrading to the iPhone 11 or 11 Pro, because Apple is on a 3-year upgrade cycle for their design, and we're currently in the 3rd iteration of the iPhone X design for the iPhone 11 models. And in 2020, Apple is rumored to have a fresh, new design for the iPhone, and I think buying an iPhone right now, if you've got a more recent iPhone, is not the smartest choice. So if you have a more recent iPhone, my advice to you is hold out until the major design overhaul for 2020. So that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If I helped you in some capacity, make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe for more tech content, and make sure to hit the notification bell if you do, so you don't miss out on any future videos. Again, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next one.